What's up, branded friends? With the release of the Chronicles Deck, the Fallen The Virtuous All-Foil Edition, everyone of course is excited about branded cards. But how to use them is the question. Today I am going to show you a combo with those branded cards, and it's not only going to be Activate Branded Fusion, but we're trying to be a little bit more complicated, so stay tuned to see what I can do with the new cards. As you can see, this is not just going to be a combo of Activate Branded Fusion and see what happens, but instead we're going to start with the combination of Albion the Shrouded Dragon and Branded in High Spirits. Note that we also of course have 3 other cards in our hand, but for this combo they're not going to be relevant right now, so we took 3 cards that we can just discard or put back into our deck later on in the combo. But with Branded, when you draw more combo pieces, your combo always is going to develop and you're always going to find more different routes to make the combo, to make the field bigger and even stronger. But for this one, in the draw phase, we're going to activate Branded in High Spirits. Importantly enough, you should activate this in the draw phase because you are going to play around cards like Droll and Lockbird with that. And we're going to send Titaniclad, the Ash Dragon, to the graveyard, and additionally send that Albion the Shrouded Dragon from our hand to the graveyard as well, giving us the opportunity to search for Springin's Kit. Heading into our main phase, we summon out the Springin's Kit, and with Springin's Kit's on summon effect, we can search for that also powerful Branded Fusion. And as explained, we can now, or we have to actually, put 1 card back to the deck, and we will put that Triple Tactic Thrust underneath our deck for the effect of Kit. And now, resolving Branded Fusion, one of the best feelings ever. Sending here Fallen of Albas and the Bestial Rebellion to the graveyard. And as the Bestial Rebellion is a light monster, that allows us to go into Albion the Branded Dragon. Albion the Branded Dragon will use its on-summon effect, and we're banishing, let's see, we're banishing Fallen of Albas from the graveyard and the Springin's Kit from the field, as we don't really use it anymore, as we don't really need it anymore to go into the Lubellion the Searing Dragon. And with Lubellion the Searing Dragon, we discard 1 card from our hand. Discarding that Black Gold Loves actually, or the Black Gold Loves, actually really strong, as it has applications on the opponent's turn as well. And we are now going to fusion summon using the Fallen of Albas from our banishment and the Lubellion itself to go into our powerful boss monster, the Mirror Jade, the Ice Blade Dragon. And now, as we send the Bestial Rebellion to the graveyard, we can summon that out by tributing Albion the Branded Dragon, and we can activate the effect of the Bestial Rebellion to activate that continuous spell card, Branded Lost, which gives us safety whenever we are fusion summoning, because our fusion summons are now protected from our opponent's activating effects on the summon of a fusion monster. And now, we started with that Albion the Shrouded Dragon. We can activate its effect actually in the graveyard, sending the very same Fallen of Albas back to the graveyard to put itself back into, or better, underneath the deck. So that is really cool. And the beauty now with Branded is that with every Branded combo, and also with this one, a lot of the magic happens in the end phase. So let's go into that end phase. And in the end phase, first of all, we're going to use the effect of Albion the Branded Dragon. As it was sent to the graveyard this turn, we can now in the end phase set a card, or search for a card, but in that case we're going to set a card to our spell and trap zone. And usually in recent combos you would always set Branded in red, giving you further opportunities to fusion summon on your opponent's turn. But as we already have so many of those opportunities in this deck, the inclusion of the Fallen The Virtuous actually is way more appealing, as you can set that as well. And the Fallen The Virtuous now gives you the additional interruption of either destroying a card on your opponent's side of the field, a face-up one, or even special summoning a monster from your graveyard, as Fallen of Albas, or from your opponent's graveyard. So it's good to add that to your end field as well. And then we also in the beginning send Titaniclad, the Ash Dragon, to the graveyard, using that effect now as well in the end phase, bringing out the Guiding Quem the Virtuous. On that summon, we can send the Blazing Cartesia the Virtuous to the graveyard as well. And now, heading into the opponent's turn is also where a lot more of the combo, it's not quote-unquote the combo anymore, but a lot of the good things that branded decks can do is coming from, because you keep on doing things. As when you activate the effect of the Mirror Jade and send mostly Rindbram to the graveyard, you banish 1 monster from your opponent's side of the field. That will allow you to activate the effect of the Guiding Quem the Virtuous to bring back the Blazing Cartesia the Virtuous from the graveyard. Cool thing here being, you can now, as this is a quick effect on the opponent's main phase, activate that effect as well to fusion summon with the Guiding Quem or the Bestial Rebellion into something like, for example, a Gran Guignol, the Dusk Dragon. Gran Guignol can now send additional cards to the graveyard, for example, to already give you more setup for the opponent's, or for your next turn. You can send Bestial Saronir. Bestial Saronir can also then send, of course, another branded spell trap card to the graveyard. And the good thing to send there always is branded Retribution, as this can already recycle you branded Fusion for the next turn, which is quite powerful. And then, additionally to that, note, we have sent Rindbram, the Striking Dragon, to the graveyard as well, which can just bring back Fallen of Albas, which is still in our graveyard, banishing the Rindbram for that as cost, bring that back, discard another card from your hand, and fusion summon further on with more monsters from your opponent's side of the field. And as we have fusion summoned as well, Branded Lost, haven't even mentioned it yet, gives us a further piece of interruption as we can search out Tri-Brigade Mercurier from the deck as well, which can negate a monster effect from our opponent too. So with just very little, which we started with in the beginning, we create such a layered and perfect field, which gives us plenty of ways to interact with our opponent. And one thing that's very cool about this is, this all was a combo completely possible with just getting one of the Chronicles deck, one of the Fallen and the Virtuous, and that should be inspiration for everyone at home, as you can yourself just get one of those decks, try out a similar combo yourself, figure out whether you find a better combo. Let me actually know what your favorite combo is with the branded deck, and then we can all become branded masters together. Let me know what the best combo is, and see you for more branded content soon.